Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Thursday, January 12th, 2023. Before I jump into the charts, please click like if you would and subscribe. Subscribing will provide you notification whenever we upload new material that includes the daily Tesla and daily Apple report. And if you would, please share the content with friends and colleagues. So, showing the big picture, always start with the big picture, the underlying sort of current of the market. We did settle below long-term support 4 or 5 weeks ago. Presently in the 160.22 to 168.33 area represents long-term resistance, a price ceiling that we're actually expecting midterm over the next 3 to 5 weeks. Now that we've tested our initial target, it may be the ultimate target. It may be it. We're not sure. If we get back up and over 168.33, then yeah, we've got a good low probably through 23. But we take things one step at a time. We came off that objective following the settlement below the 160s that is presently 98.22 to 109.93. So this was our 3 to 5 week downside target. We reached it in about 2.5 weeks, 98.22 to 109.93, able to contain midterm selling pressures. Midterm in my book is monthly selling pressures, which is to say really from now into February, we can rally back into that 160s I just showed a moment ago. So that is the big picture. And we are on our way to doing so, not in rapid fashion, but nonetheless, having settled above, what should I show? I'm going to show this formation here. This was a formation that recently, this channel top here, that today is at 116.23. You'll see I have it as a 2-star support, meaning it can contain selling into next week, and above which, after having tested that long-term support, we can reach into the 130s by the end of next week, and once again, the 160s, perhaps over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So, for the day, I do have 117.35 as just a minor point. I show it here because if we close below not only 117.35 but also 116.24, that should pivot the market south into next week. Until then, it really is all systems go to the upside as we move into next week and into later January, anticipating the 134.59 to 138.51 area over the next 3 to 5 days. And once again, the 160s in reach over the next 3 to 5 weeks, depending on whether we top out in the 134.59 to 138.51 region for more than a week or so. So working up today, I've got 124.85. I've reduced that. That was at 126 and change yesterday. It did essentially contain yesterday's highs. I don't show it anywhere here, but it is able to contain intraday buying pressures. We backed off of it yesterday. It was a session containment level, and if we push or open today above 124.85, we can reach 134.59 on an intraday basis. 134.59 is really the beginning of this convergence, now kind of a divergence as these two line studies, these two simple trend lines are beginning to spread apart. 134.59 is the descending trend line, and this is the stronger of the two. So as we move into next week, this 134.59 may be reduced to a minor point only as I defer more to this less steep a flatter line at 138.51. So it's 138.51 that is in reach by the end of next week. And if tested today, which I doubt, but if tested over the next few days, can contain buying through next week. And from there, we could fall back, I don't know about the 98.22 to 109.93 region within 2 to 3 weeks, but we could certainly pull back for 3 to 5 days following a test of 138.51. And finally, if we were to close above 138.51 over the next 3 to 5 days, then yes, sorry, wrong chart. Then yes, this area here, which I'll begin showing on a daily chart, 160.22 to 168.33, would be just another week or two from closing above 138.51. So back to this chart here, this one for the day itself. This says a lot here. This is our bottom picking zone. Day traders are buying 116.24 to 117.35. It's sort of pick your spot down here, above which 124.85 is in reach. So if you happen to buy a dip into the 116.24 to 117.35 area, you could consider liquidating, taking profits at 124.85. Or if you're an aggressive day trader, setting a short at 124.85 in anticipation of a possible break back to 116.24 intraday. If we push or open above 124.85, that is an upside green light for 134.59. This line is not updated. It's actually a little lower. It's probably more like about here. So you can see visually that it's in reach today if we push or open above 124.85. 134.59 is today anyway the start of a wide zone up to 138.51 that I've already shown, able to contain buying through next week. And if we close above 138.51, certainly not going to happen today, then the 160 is likely within just another week or two, which is up here. That is our long-term resistance area. Hi, if you enjoy watching our daily Tesla report, you'll love our daily Triple Q and SPY reports. They're presented in the same 5 to 10 minute video format. Our daily SPY and Triple Q analysis provides directional market signals that are correlated with highly specific price support and resistance levels. Whether your trading time horizon is short or longer term, we promise you a distinctive edge in your trading of the SPY and Triple Q. We offer a 5-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So go to wickedstocks.com right now and start receiving your daily SPY and daily Triple Q reports today. Downside, if we break or open below 116.24, you should expect at least 113.88 intraday, potentially this 108.93 formation. So breaking or opening below 116.24 shows weakness out of the gates if we open below it, 113.88 likely, where we could bounce back into the 116.24 region, and then breaking 113.88, expect 108.93. Know that if we open below 116.24, I think 108.93 is likely anyway on an intraday basis, with 113.88 offering solid intraday containment throughout the day. Now, if we close today below 116.24, that is a failed near-term buy signal by one count, by closing back below this channel top. And with that, I think it will invite selling back into this 98.22 region over the next 3 to 5 days. This area is dropping, as I showed you earlier on that weekly chart. So a sell signal if we settle today below 116.24 as we continue into next week. The low 100s anyway, and probably the 90s then in reach again over the following 3 to 5 days. Until then, this is bottom picking territory into next week. Still expecting the 134.59 to 138.51 region by the end of next week or sooner, and the 160s over the next 3 to 5 weeks or so, where we could top out, as I say, through February, possibly the balance of Q1, and we could fall off actually from here to new lows, as I've been saying, from the 160s. In terms of the long-term investing, in terms of buying Tesla, including it in your portfolio, as if your time horizon is like over the next full year of trade, I think it would be a settlement above 168.33 that would be your indication to do so. Until then, this is really a counter trend rally that we're in the midst of. The trend is still heavy as we move into the second quarter below 168.33. And if we can close above 168.33 between now and, say, the end of February, then we probably have a good low through the rest of the year. I would expect the 240s then within a matter of several months. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's cover one final topic, and it is not going to happen today, and I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, the end of the week. But if we did close below 98.22, this market continues to show aggressive selling as we move into later Q1, the next few months in reach of 23.36. But our 2 to 3 week objective, if we were to close below 98.22 tomorrow at the end of the week, would be this 63.77 4-month descending channel bottom. So if we close below 98.22, we have a 2 to 3 week sell signal. This could turn more into like 3 to 5 weeks as this formation continues to drop aggressively over time. But I'm not expecting that negative scenario, but I need to at least address it in the event of. But what has happened is we have tested this midterm support area, 98.22, we've come off of it nicely, and now that we've come off of it nicely, which is this formation here. I am expecting, once again, the 160s over the next 3 to 5 weeks. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that for Thursday's Daily Technical Report. Please click like and subscribe if you would. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, with Friday's report. You have a great day.